Today I want to talk about some crucial mistakes when selling and buying a home, or try to avoid them, I guess. Let's go with that. The first one I want to talk about is if you're a seller overpricing your property. Look, I absolutely get everyone wants the most value, right? Everyone wants the most value. I get that, especially when you heard the neighbor down the street got this much. But look, let's just use this for an example. Like, say 5 years ago, back when I was selling then, and you wanted to list your property for $150,000. We'd probably put it up for that, or $160. It might sit 3, 4, 5 months, and then you might get $140, $145. Today, if you want $300,000 for your house, if you overprice it, I can promise you're gonna lose potential buyers, because it's in everyone's head that every property is going over ask. So if you're looking to get around $300,000, honestly, the best thing to do is put it down around, say, $249, $259, depending on the area, of course, right? And the list price, it does matter to a sense, but from what I'm seeing, it's not a total. It doesn't have a total effect today, because it's all about driving traffic in the door of your home and getting a bidding war on it, right? I know that's happening, but believe it or not, depending on the location, again, if we list another $10,000 less, that could get you an extra 20 on the other end, right? And at the end of the day, you don't have to accept anything. But for me, it's all about getting traffic in the door, because you have 1 week, right? That's how I look at it. If your property isn't selling in this market in a week, then we might as well take it down. Everything's got to be perfect. The write-up has to be perfect. The pictures have to be perfect. The video door has to be perfect. Everything's got to be done to a T, because if it's sitting over a week, then we're into negotiating, and you don't want to be beat down today. So you got one shot to do it right. If not, we got to take it down. That's my point of view on that. So before putting your property up for sale or anything, you've really got to do the research. Whoever's looking after you, whoever your realtor is, get them to show you everything around the area. What sold, what the prices are, what didn't sell. Those are the best ones to look at, right? Just listen to their advice. I promise you it would help. Even if you try to sell it on your own, I'm sure somebody will be happy to help you with that. Next thing I want to chat about is neglecting property inspections. Now, this is kind of a double-edged sword, I guess, this one, because a lot of people in this market are waiving inspections on their offers, right? To make it more attractive to the seller. And I totally get that, because if I'm sitting down with you and you're the seller and we have 10 offers, obviously as the homeowner, even though there's nothing wrong with your house and you're not aware of it, you're probably going to look at the ones with no inspection, right? So I guess my advice to any buyers out there looking to buy down the road, if you're in a multiple offer situation and you know you really want this house, you've driven by it, you've basically dissected the pictures, the videos, you've got all the information on it, you've done your homework, so you know you want this house, right? So when you go to do your half hour or hour showing, bring someone with you. Maybe it's a friend that's an inspector that can come with you, but you can't do a full inspection or anything like that. But if you bring somebody with you that really knows houses, maybe it's a carpenter and you know an inspector, a plumber, bring them with you to view the property if you think you're going to write an offer. And it also gives you that peace of mind of waiving the inspection, right? So you kind of check that box so you don't get any hidden surprises. That's the last thing you want when you move into your new home. And honestly, I hate that we have to do that for buyers, waive inspections, but I understand it from a seller's point of view, right? If the one doesn't have an inspection and one does, they're gonna probably pick the one without. And the next thing I want to talk about, first, let's have a drink of my Zevia. Big Zevia guy, love it. Let's go. And the last one is market research. This one is for both buyers and sellers, because trust me, failing to understand the local market I could promise you you'll have missed opportunities, or you could overpay for a property. If you're active in both buying or selling, stay on top of the market trends. I have videos every month I put out on this YouTube channel and on my socials, Instagram, Facebook, a detailed market report every single month. I make it simple so everyone can understand it. If that's something you would if that's something you would like to get every month, go subscribe to my channel or reach out to me. I send out a monthly newsletter as well with all this information on it. So it's a really good thing to stay on top of if you're active in the market, selling or buying. And that's a wrap for today, guys. That's all I wanted to talk about, was a couple things, buying and selling. Again, I always try to keep everything short, sweet, and simple. And again, if you did like this video, if you're looking for more information on anything about real estate, send me a message, hit like, hit subscribe. I'm always here for you guys. I hope you have an amazing day, and we'll chat soon.